Hello and welcome to today's Pilates inspired flow. We are going to be lengthening and strengthening our whole body, and all you need is a mat. All right, let's get started standing at the top of our mat. Our feet are hip width apart, really grounding into your mat, standing up nice and tall. Let's take a big deep breath in as we reach those fingertips towards the sky, and then we exhale, side bend over to the left. And we inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Inhale, back to center. And then exhale as you slowly roll down towards your mat, one vertebrae at a time. Just hanging out here, letting that head fall, maybe wiggling around, stretching through anything that feels tight, especially in those glutes and hips. And let's begin to walk those hands out into our strong plank. Those hands are right underneath our shoulders. We're pulling our belly button up towards our spine, and let's push back into our downward dog. Taking a nice big deep breath here, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Really sending those hips up towards the sky. Let's bring our left foot to the outside of our left arm. You can keep that back leg lifted, or you can rest your knee down onto your mat. Let's reach our left hand up towards the sky, really reaching through those fingertips. And then we're going to thread that hand through our opposite arm and leg. And then we open up back wide. Really rotating through that spine, getting our whole body warmed up and ready to go. One more time, big reach through those fingertips, then thread it through and bring that hand back to your mat. We're gonna stay here and just slowly shift your weight forward and back. Really stretching out that right hip. Just breathing through it, in through that nose, out through your mouth. Perfect. From here, let's bring that left foot back, pushing back into our downward dog. And this time we'll bring that right foot to the outside of our right arm. We reach that right hand up, reaching through those fingertips, and then we thread it through our opposite arm and leg. Remember, you can keep that back leg lifted or drop it to your mat if you'd like. Really focusing on that rotation through the spine and opening through that chest. Last one, we thread it through, and then we bring that right hand back down to the mat, and we're just shifting our weight forward and back. Feeling that stretch now on that left side. Beautiful. Let's bring that right foot back, pushing back into our downward dog. One last time, we're going to hang out here for just a little bit and start to pedal out those heels. Really starting to feel that stretch through those glutes and those hamstrings and even those calves. Perfect. You can even start to wiggle around those hips, working through anything that feels tight. Keep breathing in through that nose, out through your mouth. And meet me with both heels lifted. We'll shift that weight back forward over our hands, really pulling that belly button up towards your spine. Hold here with that strong core for 3, 2, 1, and let's walk those hands back towards our feet. We slowly rebuild that spine, one vertebrae at a time. All right, we're gonna come into our first series. So we're gonna bring those feet just outside of hip width. We're standing up nice and tall, really grounding into the mat. Those heels and the balls of your feet, all of your toes are planted. We are locking those ribs down. I really just want you to focus on connecting with your breath here. We're gonna slowly roll our left heel off the ground, coming onto the balls of our feet, and then we slowly roll it back down. This time going over to that right side, we slowly roll our right heel off the ground and lower it back down. Keeping those toes, gripping the mat, really warming up the feet. And we're standing up nice and tall with those shoulders rolled back. That chest is open. All right, this time we are going to lift both heels off the ground. We find our balance at the top, and then we lower slowly with control. So we slowly roll and lift up, and with as much control as possible, we drop those heels back down. At the top, really squeeze those glutes and squeeze that core. That's going to help you with your balance and stability. 2 more just like this. Last one, we lift, and this time as you drop those heels, we're going to send those hips back into our squat, reaching through those arms. And then we push through our heels, pushing the ground down and away. We stand up tall, and we come back up onto the balls of our feet. So nice and slow here. We're not rushing through this. We're moving with as much control as possible to really find that balance at the top. Keep sending those hips back, really shifting your weight into your glutes, then pushing through those heels, pushing the ground down and away from you. 5 more just like this. And 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Find that balance at the top. Then meet me low in your squat, bringing those fingertips behind your ears. We're going to slowly lift one heel off the ground at a time, just alternating back and forth, adding in just a little bit of a pulse. Keep staying low. Keep sending those hips back. We have 10, 9, 8. Keep focusing on those glutes. And 5, 4. Stay low. 3, 2, 1. With both heels down, I want you to reach through those arms, really reaching those elbows to your ears. We're just going to pulse it out here for 10, 9, 8, 7. I want these to be the slowest pulses. 5, 4, 3. You can do it. 2, 1 more. Hold low. You got it. And push the ground down and away. Whew. All right. Tap out those legs, shake them out, and then meet me at the top of your mat. We're going to take a big deep breath in, reaching those hands straight up towards the sky. And then we exhale, slowly rolling on down. Let's walk those hands out. All right. We are in our strong plank. Those shoulders are stacked right over our wrist. Our belly button is pulled towards our spine. I want you to bring those feet about hip width apart. From here, we're going to push through our arms, bending at the knee. And then we push through our legs, sending our weight back over our hands. And we push back, pushing through those arms. And then we push through our legs, coming back into our plank. We have 8 more just like this. Really breathing through the movement, taking it nice and slow, and creating some resistance between those hands and legs. 5 more, you got it. 5. Squeezing that core every time you send your weight back forward. Last 3. And 2. 1 more. I want you to hold back, and we're just going to do little pulses. So we just pulse forward, pushing through those legs, and we send those hips back. You can do it. 8 more, really focusing on those quads now. And 6, 5, 4, 3, stay with me. 2, 1, sending that weight forward. From here, We are going to lift our left leg, pointing through our toes, squeezing that left glute, and we lower with control. We lift our right leg, squeezing that right glute, and lower with control. 8 more just like this. Everything from our hips up stays locked into place. We are just focusing on our glutes and legs here. 6 more. Pointing through those toes. Nice and long, all the way from our toes to the top of our head, keeping that gaze down towards your mat. Ready from here, we're going to go into pulses, lifting that left leg. We pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg. Let's bring it to the right side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Shift that weight forward for 3, 2, 1. Ready? We push back into our downward dog, taking a little breath here. Those arms are shaking. You can do it. We're doing great. Stay with me. Let's shift our weight forward, tucking our left knee into our chest. We push back and we tuck our right knee into our chest. Keep that knee as high as you can, really squeezing that core. I want strong arms, really pushing through those hands. You are doing amazing. Four more just like this for 4. Big squeeze as you shift forward. 3, 2, and 1. All right, bringing that right foot back, holding in your plank from here. We're gonna walk our feet in to a bear plank, and then we walk our feet back out. Walk those knees in, walk them back out. Holding those arms strong, trying to keep those knees lifted. But remember, this is your class. If you need to take a break, rest those knees down and then hop right back in. You got it. Keep those shoulders stacked right over those wrists. Stay with me. 3 more, just in and out. Squeezing that core. 1 more. Ready from here, let's bring those feet back in. Hold in your bear plank and let's drop those knees to our mat. Woo, let's take just a little breather and we're gonna hop right back in. All right, guys, we got this. We are in this together. Okay, keeping those toes tucked. We are going to lift our knees an inch or 2 off the mat. We're gonna rotate them over to the left. We come back to center, dropping those knees, keeping that right knee bent. We're gonna kick it straight out to the side, opening up our hip, squeezing our outer glute. We bring it back down, tucking those toes. We lift and rotate over to the left. Coming back to center, we drop those knees and we kick that knee straight out. So rotating through that core, and then we squeeze that outer glute to lift our leg. 7 more just like this. And 6. Really pushing back, sending those hips back as you rotate, and then focusing on those outer glutes to lift that leg. Last 4, you got it. And 3. Last 2. 1 more. We rotate to the left. We come back to center and we kick that knee straight out to the side and lower on down. From here, let's drop our left forearm down to the mat, keeping that right arm straight, opening up a little bit towards that right side now. We're going to kick that knee straight out to the side. We extend that leg long, keeping it lifted. We tuck our knee back into our side. So we extend long, pointing through those toes, and then we drive that knee back in, squeezing our core. Really focusing on those glutes as you extend and kick that leg back, and make sure that you are keeping that knee lifted the entire time. Beautiful, keep it up. 5 more just like this for 5. Kicking that leg just a little higher as you keep your core tight. 3, 2, 1 more. Keeping that leg extended, let's pulse for 10, 9, 8, squeezing that glute, moving with lots of control. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, let's bring that knee into our side. We're just gonna lower and lift, just little pulses for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, lifting through that outer glute. 3, 2, 1, lower on down, coming back to those straight arms. All right, ready? We are gonna bring it over to the other side. So we tuck those toes. Ready? We lift those knees off the mat. We rotate this time over to the right, pushing back, coming back to center. We drop those knees and we lift our left leg straight out, lifting through that outer glute. Rotate out to the right side and we lift that left leg, kicking it straight out. Squeezing that core so that you're really focusing on using that left glute to lift. You got it. Get that little hold at the top. Keep going. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. We rotate to the right, back to center. We lift that left leg and lower. This time we bring our right forearm down to the mat, keeping our left arm straight, opening up a little bit to that left side. All right, let's kick that left leg straight out. We extend long, and then we tuck that knee back in. We keep that leg lifted high, really squeezing our left glute, keeping that core engaged. You got it. Everything from our hips up stays locked in. We are just focusing on moving through that leg, through that glute. 5 more just like this, keeping that knee high. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, keep that leg extended. We pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Tuck that knee. We just lower and lift, little pulses. You got it. 8 more for 8, 7, 6, 5. I am dripping in sweat. We love it. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Dropping down. Woo. All right, guys, bringing those arms back straight. Let's go ahead and push back into a child's pose and just take a little moment here to gather our thoughts and take a big deep breath in through our nose and out through our mouth. Okay, we just have one more little series of class. You guys are doing absolutely amazing. Let's lower on down to our mat. From here, we're gonna go into our Cobra. So our hands are right underneath our shoulders. Instead of thinking about pushing the ground down and away through those arms, I want you to focus on lifting from your back, keeping those shoulders rolled back, that chest open, and then we lower with control. So we lift through our back, squeezing, and lower, nice and slow. Let's do 3 more just like this, and then we'll add on. 2. 1 more. We lift through that back, and we lower nice and slow. Okay, we're going to add on with a tricep push-up. So keeping those hands where they're at, we keep those elbows tucked to push up, and then we lower nice and slow, shifting that weight over our hands, elbows stay tucked. We lift through our back, we lower slow, and go into our tricep push-up. Really going to feel those arms burning up here. You got this. Making sure that those shoulders are stacked straight over those wrists, that you're keeping that weight shifted forward into those arms. All right, this time as you press up into your push-up, we are going to open to our left side plank, opening wide. Those arms are stacked, pushing that bottom hip away from the ground. We come back to center, dropping those knees, lowering to our mat. We lift into our Cobra, lowering, pushing through our tricep push-up, and this time we open up to that right side, stacking those arms, pushing that bottom hip away from the ground. We come back to center, dropping those knees, let that weight fall forward over those hands, and then we lift through that back. Beautiful. Keep flowing through this. We open to the left. We come back to center, keeping those elbows tucked. And we open to the right, squeezing that core. Stay with me. Remember, this is the final push. You can do it. You're so strong. Let's make the most of this class. We lift through our back. We lower with control. We press up, and we open to the right side. Now this time we're going to stay just with our side plank. So come back to center and open up to the left. Back to center, we open up to the right. Keep pushing the bottom hip away from the ground, creating that nice straight line from your feet all the way to the top of your head. Really opening up that chest each time. You got it, guys. Stay with me. Keep pushing through. Open to the right. Back to center. This time, hold as you open to the left. And we're just going to do little pulses as we lower and lift our hips. 6 more just like this. For 6, 5, you can do it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. We open to the right. We dip and lift. Just little movements, squeezing those obliques. 5 more. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Meet me in that center plank. Hold here. You can do it. We're feeling good. We're feeling strong. Really pull that belly button up towards your spine. Shift that weight forward over those hands. Stay with me for 10, 9, 8. You can do it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We drop those knees and we push back into our child's pose. Whew. Beautiful, guys. Oh my goodness. That was a toughie, but a goodie. I hope you guys are feeling so strong and so empowered and so good after that one. That was not easy. Taking some big, deep breaths here. Let's slowly shift our weight forward, and we're going to bring it on down to our mat so that we can just enjoy laying down for a moment. All right. Let's bring those feet out wide to the outsides of our mat. We're going to cactus those arms out, opening through that chest, and then drop those knees over to the left. Taking a big deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Bringing those knees back to center. Let's drop them over to the right. Taking that nice big deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. All right, bringing those knees back to center. From here, let's stack our right foot on top of our left thigh. You can stay here if you're feeling a nice stretch in that right glute. If you're looking for a little bit of a deeper stretch, pull that left leg into your chest and really create some resistance, kind of pushing that right knee away. You should feel a nice stretch in that right glute. Just breathing here, sending air to your whole body. Being so proud of yourself for pushing through this workout, through this class. All right, dropping that leg. And now we'll bring that left foot on top of our right thigh. You can stay here or you can pull that right leg into your chest, creating that resistance, pushing that left knee away. All right, slowly unwind, and then you can use the backs of those legs to help you roll on up. We're going to come to a crisscross seated position. All right, sitting up nice and tall, let's take a big deep breath in as we reach those hands straight up towards the sky, and then we're going to side bend over to the left. Really opening through that chest, making sure you're not falling forward. And coming back to center, taking another big deep breath in, and we exhale, side bend over to the right, keeping that chest open. Taking nice big deep breaths. Beautiful, back to center. Let's take another deep breath in. This time we're going to twist over to the left, bringing that right hand to our left knee to help you dig a little bit deeper into this stretch. Sitting up nice and tall, really wringing out that spine. That gaze is looking behind you. We slowly unwind, reaching up, big deep breath in, and we twist over to the right, bringing that left hand to our right leg to help us dig a little deeper. Sitting up nice and tall, rolling those shoulders back. And we slowly unwind. All right, let's finish class with a nice big deep breath in through our nose. I want you to fill up with all the good, being so proud of yourself. Take it all in and exhale through your mouth, just letting it all go. All the bad, anything that's weighing you down, let it go here. And I am so, so proud of you for showing up today, for pushing through today's class. I hope you're feeling amazing, and I will see you next time.